Interstellar night space, no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace here in your mind. And as I found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the
Hello. How we doing? Ooh, very bright today. Let's see how this changes it. It's still bright, but now it's bright everywhere instead of just on my face. Yeah, that'll do. How's it going? Got up kind of late today, so I still got smoothie. Smokey, do you want in or out? Make up your damn mind, boy. How much you want to bet I let him out? He wants to take it. He wanted out, so I let him out. Just working towards completionist plus. It is a good goal. Let's go ahead and do our mini and our connections. Yeah, completionist plus is like there's no reason to shoot for completionist plus plus until after you've beaten completionist plus anyways, since you need gold stake for any of those stickers to really matter. I'm gonna have to win with all of them on gold stake eventually anyways. Alright. See-through. I don't think transparent's gonna fit. Anybody home? I'm gonna go with hello. Hello, anybody home? That's what I think of when I hear that. Winged horse of Greek myth is a Pegasus. Salamander known for its regenerative abilities and adorable appearance? Not sure. P. What's up, retarded fish stick? See-through like clear? Clear might also work there, yeah. Texting format for short would be SMS. Don't know that one. Even score. Tie? Insect seen in Dolly's The Persistence of Memory. The only three-letter insect I can think of is an ant, actually. Directory abbreviation? I think it's DIR, but... Hello, Baja. Yeah, we got the big crossword right now. Yeah, Lazy Turtle, like, getting completionist... Like, getting the gold stickers on, like, 80% of them is easy. Getting the gold sticker on the other 20% is the hard part. Metroid console, is that the NES? I don't know. Party snack made with cereal and pretzels. Chex Mix. Gift with many interlocking pieces. Gonna pass on that for now. Airline whose name comes from the Book of Hosea? Not sure. Election loser. The loser. Stand-up comics act is a routine. Command that uses the V key. Paste. And pulling their arms might win you money. Slots. Slots have arms. This is now definitely clear. Axolotl? How do you axolotl? Something like that? Maybe this is an E. Also ran is the election loser. So I guess that's an O, definitely. Directory abbreviation. What am I putting here? Is this just exe? I don't think that's what they're looking for. It's a T. Oh, extension. Like, okay. Yeah. And this is 2 words, Lego set. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it was written by a technologically incompetent person or if they wanted something else. And, well, I spelled that one right at least. 307, 307. And then we can do our connections as well. Okay. I do immediately see the football reference with those, but that's almost certainly a bait. Why can't people over 99 years old use Lego sets? I would assume their hands wouldn't allow them to, but you know, that does seem a little bit ableist, doesn't it? Or maybe they didn't have enough room to print 3 digits, so they just had to go with 99 plus. Nail, tack. Well, tack can also be. There's also like snap and pin. But there's also like spike. I don't love those. Who the fuck is Brad? What does he want? There's just some weird names. Leo, Spike, Don, and Brad. But maybe those names actually mean something. Mini crossword my ass. I didn't see that. The Saturday ones are always a little bit larger. They're much smaller than the full size crosswords still though. Rain. Like I want to put the football ones, but I just feel like they're almost certainly a bait. You're touching grass? Like currently? I had heard about that grass, but I don't believe I've ever seen it. Rap. Um, hmm. Yes, but it's very cold outside. Oh, how cold is it where you are right now? For me, it's like 90 with the same amount of humidity. And that's in Fahrenheit, of course. We're not actually boiling. Uh, this is just so obvious. I can't do it. It's bait. It is. It definitely is. Pass, tap, punt. Those could all be like ways to, pass the buck to the next person. You punt it to the next person. It's not a best not a super good idea though. Very cold outside, 19 degrees Celsius. Hold on. That's like 68 Fahrenheit. Oh, very cold for Brazil. Okay. I was like, that doesn't seem that cold. It gets that cold where I live, but only during the winter. I don't know why they made the conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius so difficult. The only thing it's missing is an exponent. Right. All right. I'm gonna guess the bait. I know it's bait. I know it's not the real. Oh, real? What? That was actually one? That felt like so fucking obvious that it had to be fake. Okay, well, we're moving on then. I guess if you don't play American football, those words mean nothing to you. But pin, tack, nail, and Don, perhaps? That doesn't seem right. Or 292 Kelvin. In case I'm trying to do any experiments, yeah. Yeah, I only measure my weather in Kelvin. I find it very helpful. Really puts things in perspective when I tell you it's 292 Kelvin. Is it 192? I thought you added over 200 for Kelvin, but maybe I'm mistaken about that. Maybe it is 173.15 or whatever it was. I don't remember. Pin, nail, tack. And I don't know. It could be rap, could be Don. Mike is like. This is like a misspelled name. Mike. 173. Okay. Mike, Don, Brad, and Leo. Those don't seem like they would be right at all, but wow, surprisingly only one way. Okay. I will take that information. Don, Brad, Leo. What does spring have to do with anything? What does spring have to do with anything? I don't suppose this could be just places where you can get water. Sources of drinking water. Okay. Well, fuck me. Thank goodness you remembered physics. Very helpful. Now you can tell strangers on the internet what your weather is like in Kelvin. Huge. Okay, and we saw that Don, Brad, Leo, and Mike were all one away. So we could do those four. Okay, these four. Okay. Now we only have one more. Uh Did that also say one away? I didn't see it. Absolute zero is... Oh, absolute zero. It is negative 273. Wait, it was 273? Was I actually right the first time? Thank you for your input into the conversation there, Pancake. How you doing? Brad, Leo. These all sound like star names, like star nicknames, right? Brad, like Bradley Cooper, Leonardo DiCaprio. Pancake's doing horrible. That's why he brought out the all caps. So out of these four, one of them is wrong. I don't know which one. Ideas? Did you update the Namad? Nope, should be fixed. Well, I suppose we'll give it a crack then, shan't we? I'll pull the Balatro mod manager up over on the other tab while I try to figure out what's going on over here on the connections. Ooh, very nice, Pancake. Turtles. Update. Hopefully that actually works. Damn, what am I missing here? Right, it really feels like it's pin, nail, and tack. But none of these other ones make sense to me. Maybe this is a red herring though. Maybe it's not supposed to be these four or these three rather. Okay. It's been correctly updated, so we'll be able to do that in just a second. If I don't get this in the next minute and a half, I'm just gonna randomly guess. It's just gonna happen. You broke a tree? Damn. May I ask with what? Pin nail. Maybe I should stop looking at those three. Don, Brad, Leo. I could see it being like Mick or something like that, but I'm pretty sure I already guessed these four because I guessed these four, which would make those the other four, and these four weren't right, so pin, nail, Brad, and tack. I've never heard Brad used that way. That must be a not here thing. Don't think I've ever heard Brad used that way. But I believe you. I would not be surprised. Starts of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Of course. But they are right. Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael. They are correct. Alright, let's do some Balatro. Some la la ba la 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 la. That's what we here for. It's the little pin thing that splits at the end. I think I know what you're talking about. We got some audio. We got some audio. Pancake toast out here with the okay. Load this one up. Let's go with the challenge. So hopefully, nope is fixed today. I would very much like it to be. Check Discord. What we got in the Discord? Why am I looking at that? Okay. Oh, those things. Had to move to a different tab. Those things. Alright, I know what we're talking about now. Brad. I also love BTD 6. Good. It's a fun game. You should. Is this a good enough hand? Yes. Yes? Yes. Barely. Pancake toast out here making a move. Bold play, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. This is still likely to be unstable, but should be better. Excellent. That's all we can ask for sometimes. Am I looking for a 3 of a kind? I suppose so. It's gonna be the easiest way to win in one. No, it's okay, you don't have to select it. There we go. Nope. Nope. Diamond flush it is, then? Could go for the 4s or the queens, but that's a little bit risky. Especially if they're gonna blow my discards like that. Didn't even get the flush anyways, didn't matter. 2 pair then. With a king kicker? Yeah, don't really need to go for a high flush or anything. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, perhaps if we're lucky. I sure would like to select it all. There we go. I fucking hate it, so I don't like testing it. Boop, boop, boo. I don't have a whole lot of cards left in my deck. Guess I'll just play some dead stuff for a little bit. 7s over 6s is fine enough. Cool. And honestly, money didn't hurt that bad simply because we had the rough gem. Sell the zany. Give me the mercury level. Free reroll. Boo doo 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 doo. I don't mind an astronomer. Even if you don't give it to me, you have to eventually. They're still free. Even after I spend my... Like, you're forced to give it to me eventually. And then I would like to sell Chaos. The Manacle. Ooh, hello, photograph. The photograph. High card up. Check the Arcana, just cause we'll see if it actually works. Actually, you know what? I would like some diamonds. Welcome back, Lazy Turtle. Let's go ahead and sell the popcorn and keep the riffraff for now. Not maximum value L. I don't really care much for Square. Thanks for the free money. Thanks for solving my econ problem. 3 of a kind 3s is not worth it, I don't think. I'll play it. Never have I seen so many nopes in a single run. There we go. We're good on the money now. Nope. 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 Nope, 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 nope. No, hey, at least it doesn't take it away from you. I get to pick a different one. Let's take that, if it'll let me. I realize Riffraff doesn't get any value, but I'm not gonna re-roll right now. Actually, I want to keep you guys. Let's go with y'all. Get you out of my hand, and get you out of my hand, maybe. Nice. Oh, not a winner. Kinda expected that to win, not gonna lie. Queen Jack 10-9, no flushes. I think this is genuinely just a high card queen for the dollar. Do. I did take, yeah, I did take seed money. Let's see if we can get the Hermit. Nice. And I certainly take one of these over Riffraff. Maybe just a pair? None of these really inspire confidence. Oh, okay, it won't be the pair. I'll take a certificate instead. And if you would please, thank you. Play only one hand. Alrighty. I think I would like a flush house if at all possible. We're not gonna fuck around with the needle. We got the purple seal, that's good enough for now. Oops, all 6s. Speculative oops. Speculative oops, let's go over... maybe over droll. Hack or ride the bus. Hack could be good with rough gem on low cards. It doesn't really work with photograph though. Supernova can go pretty hard, but I haven't been playing any particular kind of hand. I guess it might still be worth taking, possibly over Astronomer. Or possibly over Certificate. I like Hack, but it doesn't really help me win right now. Okay, well, I guess I'll take Hack then. Acrobat helps me win, though. Alright. Thank you for the extra money, I guess. Okay, next. DJ, what's soup and? You know, I would like to think of a witty retort to that, but I don't really have one off the top of my head. Why would you not give me a flush after all that? Damn, lost 2 hands in a row? 3 hands in a row. In fact, you know what? Just for the sake of safety, I'm actually gonna play these dead cards, just in case it tries to screw me, because I know the last hand is always safe. And I have Acrobat. Where do I join the Discord? Here, you can do ! Discord. I can do it. Yeah. Although the fact that you replied made it not work. Yeah, there you go. Alrighty, let's go Crystal Ball here. Do a reroll. Take a full house level. I lied, I will not take a full house level. Really would have liked something better. I think I want to reroll again. Can I make Bloodstone work? My hearts are not amazing, but I also haven't given up too many of them. Bloodstone with Hack could go pretty hard. And we have Oops All Sixes already, which makes it even more reasonable to take. Sell the Rough Gem. We've got enough econ with what we've got already. Alright, so we do want hearts now. It's not the easiest thing to get our hands on, but... Okay, let's go Hierophant on these two, if it'll let us. Hello? Hello? God damn, I had to click on that like 8 times to select it. There we go, now we're doing better. And a sun. You're so bad. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it is. And let me get... Actually, you know what? Let me Strength. Because since we're running Hack, I actually want to turn the aces into 2s. Alright. The Mark. Oh, hi. Hello? 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 There we go. At least it's actually working once I can select it. The Wheel of Fortune noped before it could nope. we almost have a diamond flush. Let's see if we can pull that before the heart one. Nope. Hey, it worked finally. Put the bloodstone in front of the photo, chat, and put face card at the back. Would you mind telling me why? Just a thought. Explain why. Because more score? Yeah, but why would it be more score? Ooh, flush house. Ah, no flush house. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Math. Yes, math. Yes, of course. Ooh, hello. Can I have the straight flush? Thank you. But the face card's in the back when you have a hearts flush. Again, why? It's like it's objectively the same. That's how multiplication laws work. Multiplication is commutative. Let's go ahead and make some more aces, because that could mean that I could make some more twos in the future. Unless... maybe some hearts? Diamonds. Alright, that's fine. That gives me another kind of flush I can get. I only did that because there were only 1 or 2 hearts in there in the first place. If I click immolate, it'll kill all of my hearts. So let's go ahead and do an aura. Okay, I will not do an aura. Let's go ahead and do... immolate. Give me 20 bucks. Thank you. Surely this will hit. Nope. S6? Wait, what the fuck am I... what does that even say? So, that's why... okay. Could you prove that, Pancake? Or are you just saying shit just to say shit? Strength. There we go. Nice. And then pretty much any flush will get us there, so I'm just gonna go for a diamond one since we have it here. DJ reset the run. Bloodstone is too violent for young audiences. I am a roful charter and good at math. I need no school. Ooh, Solar. Would you like to come along for the ride, Solar? Chugga, 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 chugga. We took the speculative oops in hopes that we would see you here one day. Hallucination, no. As good as it is, it's just not really the angle right now. Spades are debuffed, that is fine. Zoom. There we go. Flush level is enough to make us win. Always take the speculative oops. Exactly. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with a Mercury, but... Oh, there goes 10 bucks. Got a blue seal at least for me? No. I'll take a gold 3 of hearts. Wheel? Nope. Got noped before it could nope. Will you play horse betting game again? I don't remember how to spell the name. I might. I actually might. Did seem like a pretty fun game. It's a chill game too. You can kind of just hang with chat during it. Doesn't require too much effort. I like a magician. Magician because we have the oops. I'll use one more discard, see if we can keep the gold. We can, maybe. Can't speak too soon in this game mode. Ooh, got the 20 bucks. Hold. Would you mind telling me what that says? That's very nice, sweetie. Get some more hearts in here. Maybe I can have the telescope. One of... Okay, that telescope cost me $40. Worth? Yes or no? Honestly, that's a pretty cheap telescope with inflation. We've got lots of aces that we can turn into twos, we just don't yet have the ability to turn them. Now, I will say, it is technically better for me to have put the 3 at the front, but it didn't proc anyways, so never punished. Pancake. Get some help. Solar choking at the last second under 0 pressure. Much better. Bro, you look at what you just sent to me. I can read that. See more score. Yeah, it turns out that when you hit... Wait, I didn't change the order of any of my jokers. What do you mean see more score? My jokers are in the same order. But the 3 was in front. Yeah, that doesn't matter. The fact that it was lucky is what mattered. I didn't have any lucky cards when you first mentioned it. So clearly that's not what you were talking about at the time. This has no lucky cards in it. I can move these up front and they will score just the same. See? The lucky card got me twice as many points. Give me the sun! Ooh, I shouldn't have rerolled. I have money tree. Do 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 do. He is a raffle chatter, that's true. See, for more score to download more ram.com. I thought that was for RAM. I didn't realize they also sold score there. One, two, three, four, five. All right, we put all those at the end. Nope. May I please have my cards? $20 again. Thank you, oops. This mod is so fucking annoying, it really is. It's fun though. But that's the point of it, right? It's supposed to be annoying. Foil hallucination is probably not the angle. And we don't get that either. Alright, 0 discards. That's kind of a problem on this particular deck. So genuinely, I'm trying to decide whether it's more worth it to... I'm just gonna fucking send it. Nope. At least I got the 2 pair, right? Haha. Alright, so we're gonna play it safe since we know the last hand always gets it, like it always works. I'm just gonna play a couple of dead hands and only play the last hand. There we go. Normal order. Oh wow, look at all those points. Looks like a very similar number of points, too. Weird. $20 is $20, my homie, after disappearing for 10 minutes. What did he do? We'll never know. Yeah. You know what? That was no face card. You know what? That proves my point as well. Got the same number of points without a face card. Ooh. Shouldn't I have gotten less points if there was no 2x? I would very much like to discard those cards, thank you. Okay. No face card, but it's still gonna be pretty good scoring. Is this enough scoring? We'll see. I think it's around enough scoring. Yeah, cool. Ooh, polychrome flashcard. A little late in the run for me to be picking that up, though. I'll take a cryptid. Shame that we didn't actually get anything I really want a cryptid. I'll cryptid an ace, though. Assuming I'm allowed to select it sometime today. We'll see if we can get a strength or two. That'll be nice. None of those are good. Skip. 2x on a flush. Do I actually need this? Solar is kind of still doing his job. Yeah, I'll pass. It's not that necessary. It does increase my score, but it decreases my scaling, and I want to scale. May I please select the cards? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the lucky cards up front because that's where they should go, as they are additive mult. This one's gonna pop off. Yeah, there we go. The idol, not gonna work. Pretty much worthless. Do. I can't tell if you're actually serious sometimes, man. I like to think you're joking, but a lot of the time you're not, so... Devil me. And hanged me. And now we don't have enough money. Clubs are debuffed. No care. Am not to be caring. Hang those. Tower this jack, I suppose. And discard these. Yeah. Devil here. You're serious? You're serious like One Punch Man. That makes me believe that you're serious less. There's too many variables at this point. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. There's too many variables at this point, Pancake, because of the lucky cards and the malt cards. But I can guarantee you on everything that malt is commutative, and it does not matter what order I put them in unless there is additive malt involved. Ancient, probably not it. streamer, not optimal. Verdant Leaf, fuck you. I'm probably gonna sacrifice Solar to the Verdant Leaf. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Am I allowed to select any of these cards? Hello? Hello? There we go. Would you have me sacrifice this photograph instead? You're gonna say my full legal name? You wouldn't. And get that. Go next. Okay, no, I didn't want it anyways, really. Oh, hello? Okay. We did it. This is technically optimal. It's neither here nor there. The malt could have gone anywhere in there. Ja-ja. I want to dox him, but I won't because I'm a good watcher. The fear of a timeout prevents him from doxing me. Not that he's capable of such a thing anyways. Okay, yeah. I don't need any of that money anyways. Here, I'm gonna sacrifice Solar. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, chaka chaka. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, chaka. Do it. Look at that. We got the foil back and everything. There we go. Yeah, that works. Disc Jockey Campbell's soupy and leafy green salad. Dude, how the fuck could you do that? Why would you do that to me? Ooh. My smoothie out of the way over here so that I can return my keyboard to its original position. Oh, I live in America? Damn, he got me. That is true. He's right. Spoon reveal? Pause, pancake, pause. Well, that one wasn't too bad. We did it. We made it through once the game stopped crashing. Oh, of course that's what you meant. Yeah. Obviously. Alright, we're up to orange steak on ghost deck. Let's do this. Yes, nice save, absolutely. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. Eternal Swashbuckler. Not amazing. Eternal Green Joker. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Sign me up. Now you never have to touch it again. It was a good challenge though. I enjoyed like the idea behind it. Banner, perishable, whatever. Like I thought it was fun. It was a little bit annoying, but that's the point. So I can't really complain about that, can I? I'm a master of not getting timed out. You're right. That is a bold thing to say. He wouldn't do that to me. Man who's been timed out. Reserved parking's actually okay here. Mostly because, like, this. Like, I can just... That was over half the score, right? Like... Boom. Yes, spamming single letters and contributing nothing to a discussion is indeed a very good way to get timed out. You did not enjoy it at all. Nice. Immolate me. Not like actually, but like... Unless... Yeah, smiley face. I do need to buy that blank. Good old blue steak making it so that banner is just objectively worse than on other steaks. DJ, would you rather get another cat or a girlfriend? That's an interesting question. I mean, I feel like what kind of weirdo would just say, yes, I prefer cats over human connection? I have a cat. He's great. Why would I want a second cat right now? Smokey would be mad at me. There's so many things that could go wrong there. Also, we got our ramen back. This feels like a poor choice, but maybe it's not? With the eternal green polychrome? Actually, maybe it's not? Alright, I'm gonna do the psycho shit and pick a fucking madness. Pancake, how old are you? You aren't allowed to say lil bro. Alright, we need to make sure to win. Oh look, a flush. Okay. I win. No, you were right the first time. I would gladly take $40, thank you for asking. Reset your avatar now? What? Why? It's got Smokey in it. Why am I not allowed to have Smokey in my avatar? Alright, eat something. Delicious. Okay, so now I can't really just play high card. Medium is cool and all, but I can't really use that either unless I want to sack a green joker molt. Which, like, I can definitely do that, but I'd rather not. Maybe this purple seal wasn't it. I could probably still find a place for it. Let's go with this. Always buy a joker when you're playing with Madness just so that you can at least play with 4 jokers. Look for a blue seal, perhaps, if we're lucky. I'll take a steal and go next. 40 bucks is 40 bucks. Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. Together we can stop this. Together with who? Superman? You just fly backwards around the world, slow it down so that it's not a minute anymore? Like, would you... YouTube is super dead today. Happens from time to time. YouTube's very finicky. Sure, I'll play the pair of kings. My chips are very important right now, so I don't want to just play high card if I can play something better than that. That isn't getting me a ton of money. More dead than Dead Space? That is a high bar. Dead Space was pretty dead last I checked. Blue seal. Garbage. Let me take the Pluto level. Now I don't have to worry as much about the chips. As much. Golden Joker, but it's perishable. I've never bought Sock and Buskin on this account either. I'm not sure how useful he is. Spoiler alert, he's not. Okay, let's see what we can do with this pair. Yeah. It's not gonna be a very good pair, but it'll be fine. 2,000 points. Yo, where did all these hearts come from? What? I don't have more hearts than any other suit in the deck. It's like... They're just like, nah, here's all your hearts. Hope you like hearts. Doofus. You know, we need to bring back Doofus. It's a fun insult. Pancake, do you use heroin? Excellent question. I feel like Doofus is a little slept on. Yeah, there you go. You got it, Solar. He's still salty because I sold him in the last game. Understandable. Now my oops. How am I supposed to speculate now? Ooh, that was a good score. High card. Level my high card, get $3. Easy clap. The drug, obviously. This guy. Wraith, random rare joker sets money to 0. That sounds pretty awful. No, my ramen. I was eating that. The nerve. Y'all are losing it over there, man. I sure would like an eternal blueprint right about now. That'll do. Deja vu. I've been in this place before. Whenever you get the -1 hand size, does anyone else ever feel like you're missing something? The concept of a thought. The family. I don't really intend to use this long term because it's not easy for me to play a 4 of a kind, but I could take it and hope that madness hits it. That's probably a dumb idea. I should probably just reroll it. Take a Grim and reroll. Eternal Fortune Teller. Unfortunately, I've only used 6 tarots this run. We'll take an Odd Todd, though. Can make use of that. Ooh, Perishable Ramen. I like Perishable Ramen. It might just get eaten immediately by Madness, but that's fine. That's exactly what happened. Madness was like, I really want some fucking ramen right now. You know what? We've got a flush here. Let's use the flush. Boom. Easy clap. Y'all are losing it. It's Hierophant there. Yeah, leveling pair is probably a solid idea, and maybe keeping a world in the back pocket in case we need it. Rest in peace to my econ machine. I no longer need to save face cards, I just did that by default. Let's go with the spades there. Sure. Yeah, we're still winning just fine right now. As you can see. Who is that? Baha. I'm afraid I don't know who that is. Ooh, genuinely. Hold on. No, it's a little hard to use Obelisk alongside Green Joker, especially since I've been building high card thus far, and it can be very easy to just, whoops! No pairs. And lose that way, so Obelisk isn't quite the pick here. If I had gone something other than high card up till now, I probably could have justified that by nature of it being eternal, but Eternal Scholar. Now, I do have a few aces. This could be alright. Maybe I'll take this. And try to look for more aces in the future. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Was a solid one. As you can see. Honestly, just toss a hand. This might actually still be enough to win, genuinely. Yeah. Get the gold money. He's still uploading, though. What? They're bringing back the Roblox oof sound? Is that true? Because if so, that's huge. Let's be real, that was an important part of Roblox. They bought the rights yesterday. Where the fuck did the rights go? They realized, they were like, oh shit, people really like that, damn. I don't think a mime is good here. The tribe is alright, though. I could try to make some more flushes work. I would have to start building towards that, but we got time to figure that out. Also, Greedy Joker's not doing jack diddly shit for us right now, so... Get out of there. Alright, goodbye, Odd Todd. You're the only option. $39K a hand is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Yeah, that's fine. Pair of 7s gets me 10K. Not as solid, but good enough. 24K for a single ace. Haven't built hack yet on this run, but it's also not a good idea to, because I have Scholar. Let's go ahead and hang some low cards. Just generally move towards the aces. Whatever I pick is gonna get eaten here. I can literally only take... I can only take... Unless I want to skip for this rare, which maybe I do. I can only take Eternals. I guess, given that, I will take the Acrobat so that if I do decide to skip, there's like some value to be had. I'll take an Empress just cause, and we'll go next. Now, do I actually want to skip the big blind? The Serpent's actually not amazing for me. It's not the worst, but it's not amazing either. The skip might also not be eternal, which means it's just going to get consumed immediately after regardless. So I think I should just play the big blind. Let's go here and here with the Empress. Let's go here with the Deja Vu. Let's play a 2-pair. With the bonus cards, this might be enough depending on what procs. Ah, nothing procced, and it still won, so it did not depend on what procced, it was just gonna win regardless. Hanging Chad. Do I like Hanging Chad enough to play with Scholar and only Scholar? There's the photograph, but here's a Constellation. Constellation's gotta be better than Hanging Chad, right? Like, it's just gotta be. Hanging Chad is going to get me at best 40 chips and 8 mult. It's just not worth it. Convert left card into right card. Or maybe we just Hierophant some stuff? Familiar's not bad. That could potentially lead to more aces if I get some copies of Strength. I don't think I want to use it if there's ever an ace out, though. There we go. I'm okay with that. Even if you burn one of my face cards, I just got more face cards. So, and 3 kings is literally the best we could ask for as well. This is an easy win with the flush and the glass. Yup. Onk, can't use it. Like, I can hold on to it, and maybe if we see an ectoplasm in the future, I could make use of it, but otherwise I can't use it. Let's go ahead and level flush. And let's go ahead and level flush again. Flush will probably be the way we really win. I'm not going to skip for the Mega Celestial, though. That's just not worth it. Madness does still scale, even if it has nothing to eat. Important tip right there. We do have a straight, but straight is level 1. I don't know if I want that more than simply holding on to the 3 spades that I already have here. I think I want the spades more. We still got a ton of points anyways. There we go. Should be a winner. Easily. Old me. And because I see a lot of spades, we're not playing against the spade disabler. Let's go for world. And a hanged man, and honestly a Hierophant too. We hang any low cards like this. We Hierophant things that haven't been buffed. We play like this. It's a flush that has an ace. And we win. Mega Spectral. Unfortunately, no, yeah, unfortunately no negative, so I can't just randomly onk something in here. I think the best play here is to Grim into a Sigil. And see what we hit. Hearts, okay. There were very few spades, so now we have more spades and more hearts. That is genuinely good. I would have preferred spades, of course, but it is good. The flint. Base chips and malt are halved. The base chips is a little annoying. The base malt's not going to matter too much because we have such high flat malt from Green Joker. Let's go with maybe this. Keep the steel, go for spades. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. Let's play you guys. Let's play you guys. And we're good. Alright, what's our final boss? Amber Acorn, don't care plus didn't ask. Literally the only thing that matters is Green Joker. Sorry, that was too harsh. I did technically ask, but I don't care about that boss. Level up high card. I don't mind going under econ so that I can level this up. Get more constellation value. We're almost to... yeah, definitely. We're almost to a flush here. Let's go Aura on the Queen. Also holographic, big. Winner. You know, Baja. Do you think you can spell that like in a spelling bee, or is this more of a copy paste kind of thing? Baseball card. I have nowhere to put it. Fortune teller's better than it used to be, but I also have nowhere to put it. There we go. We got a flush. Should be a winner with the 2 steals. It's in the Arcana. High Priestess. For the constellation. And we can also take a Neptune here. Turtle Bead. Well, I can't buy any of these. I don't even know why I'm re-rolling for them. We don't need the Ankh. I think I will re-roll down here simply so that I can see how many more like consumables I can get. Strength is good. Mercury's fine. A Ouija is just like a panic button. Hit it and hope for the best kind of deal. I don't care much for this. Skip that. Go next. No, he actually spelled. Oh, you actually spell it. Okay. You're so judging, DJ. Be more humble. Says the guy who all caps is just like objectively incorrect stuff. You're right that I'm not Raffle. I'm sitting down. Raffle stands. We can't be the same person. Although, to be fair, I doubt anyone has seen me and Raffle in the same room before. Does this just win? Yes. Okay. Well, tough one, guys. Tough one. I'm gonna click endless. Look, easiest orange steak of my life right there. I think he's talking to me. Oh. Damn, who needs to be humble now? Oh. Oh, why am I still playing this? I won. I can leave now. Erratic deck unlocked. As well as, I think this is Nacho Tong? It's my Tong. What new did we get? What did we pick up that I haven't seen before? Madness. Is that it? Reserved parking as well. Is that it? Yes. Maybe. Yes. Alright, now here's the question. Can we win Gold Stake? Rental jokers suck. Queen Jack 10-9. Let me get that 8 or that king. That works. Ooh, early Hermit goes hard. Then the Buffoon. What's the Buffoon got to offer? Mail-in rebate rental. Okay. We'll see what we can do there. I want to discard 10s. Thank you! We can do a lot, apparently. I will just go ahead and play this, I guess. It's not good, but it's what we got. I will play a 2-pair as well, since I see a flush draw here. We did not find the flush itself. Now we have the flush. I don't know if that's a good enough flush to win, though. 20, 30... I think it's just barely good enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Hermit now, so that we get the extra 2 econ. I think I'm going to sell the mail-in so we don't have to pay the rental fee. Cool. We get out of the big blind with $41. We can afford the reroll voucher. And we can reroll. I'll be honest, these suck. I will buy the Hanged Man and reroll again. They are all rental. Alright, I will take the ice cream for now. I'm not using my hex on a rental that I don't like. 100 chips, so really all I need to look for is any sort of decent mult. I guess that means I'm going for hearts, even though they're debuffed. Yeah, that'll do. Ace King, Queen Jack 10. You can't win gold stake, I'm a hater. You might be right. Solar's alive, that's also good. Ooh. Foil Burglar. Fuck it, give me the hex on the ice cream for now. I'm taking the Burglar. Lots of chips, not a lot of anything else. We go. That's very brave of you, Solar. Blueprint. Posture check. Let me also make sure this is better centered. There we go. We take a blueprint. Even more hands. Hands on hands. And I would like to go for... We played the Hearts boss, so that's really what we should be aiming around. Hang a pair of 7s. Discard. We can't discard, that's not a thing. We have 10 hands, we can't discard though. Also, I needed to do that. Let's go for a high card. And then we get our flush. Got the Balatro in 3. Right, we do have to do that today, don't we? Abstract, but it's eternal. I don't love that. But it might be necessary. Pareidolia is trolling. I feel like Pareidolia is at least usually trolling. I can take it now just because I don't want Ceremonial Dagger, but... Do I want an eternal abstract Joker? That's just 15 mult and I'm stuck with 15 mult for the whole game. I don't think I want that. The Needle. Yeah, fuck you, get countered. I even forgot to move the blueprint, but still get countered. Um... See? Easy. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Had Family Guy clips in the corner. Do you want Family Guy clips, or would you prefer Subway Surfers? I suppose I could do both. Maybe overlay one over the other. Do I want strength here? I could go for some extra queens, since I have a pair right there. Go next. Look, I copied it this time, okay? We did it. We saved the city. We're not really getting that many points anymore. I need some kind of actual flat mult that does something. Maybe I should have taken that abstract. We slamming through this ice cream right now. Mmm, delicious. I don't have anything in my deck that's worth keeping, no. Especially since the ice cream is charging me for its existence. Throwback. Eternal Throwback sounds troll as shit. Especially with the wall coming up, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose on the spot if I try to do that. But it might be what we need to do. Let's take the aura for sure. Let me get the Celestial. Level up Flush. I think we just need to reroll. I mean, I could buy it and then reroll. We're probably gonna have to roll down here just to make sure we get good stuff. Midas with Pareidolia is cool, but I don't know that we have the luxury of worrying about a bunch of gold cards right now. Like, this is not what we're doing here. Ride the bus. Well, with Burglar, Ride the Bus does go pretty hard. I can sell my Pareidolia. DJ, what's the number for 911? How's it going, Gabe? Alright, we don't get to skip here. Throwback's just gonna have to sit at 0 for a little bit. But we're gonna be able to scale to Ride the Bus crazy hard. Let's go with the aura on here. We got the the holographic as well. Every time I get a pair, I get to discard every face card in my hand. And since I get 10 hands, I can scale this thing out of my mind. Finally a worthy opponent. Ice cream. You may have overstayed your welcome, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let it fizzle out. I can only sell it for $1 anyways, so I'm gonna keep the 1.5x when I'm fighting whatchamafuck here, the wall, because the wall is actually kind of still a threat. Okay, can't play any of my face cards this hand. Which is concerning. Bro. Hello? Where are my aces at, though? Or pairs, or any of that. There we go. Now we play an ace and a queen and a king and a jack. There we go. Allows us to clear out some of our hand. Now we have a pair so we can play more of them, like this. We are scaling. Yeah, give me the whole... Actually, no, give me the 2 pair and clear the king. Keep the steal. There goes the ice cream, but that's okay. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Me riding the bus super long distances. Immolate, yes. I will gladly burn a bunch of face cards that you show me. Technically a little bit of order, because I had clearance sale. Vampire. Is Vampire good? I guess because it's not affected by anything negative, I should take it, but... Ooh, hacking in progress. See you in 60 seconds, Baha. I actually found out that I haven't done it yet, but on Firebot I think I can automate that process. I gotta figure it out though. And it does rely on the user actually typing in the username correctly. Yeah, I guess Gape wins. The plant face cards are debuffed. Good news, I don't care. Alright, let's play these. And once I draw enough face cards, I will just hang them, I think. Or immolate them, rather. Let's keep the ace around just in case. The ace in case. The case ace. Ooh, there we go. Burn. Yeah! Oh, hello. I can do this. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, you missed almost 2 hours of stream. We're about hour 40 in at this point. We still want to go for hearts if we can, because that's the boss we've fought already. We are just scaling out of our minds right now, though. Ride the bus. We picked it up less than an ante ago, and it's already up at plus 15. I could skip for 25 bucks. I'm not against that for the throwback value. Not that throwback is that good, but... All face cards are debuffed, which means we can play them freely, by the way. It's actually, this boss, weirdly enough, is actually helpful right now. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5. Vampire value as well. Ace Queen, 4, 3, 2. Dude, some of my favorite YouTubers have uploaded new videos, but I'm gonna stay here. I appreciate that. Who's uploaded? Out of curiosity. And also, yeah, I agree with that. I can't watch 2 videos at a time. Fuck that. I'm good, but just tired because of schoolwork. Totally fair. 19,999. Me when I'm trying to sell someone something, but I don't want to tell them that it's 20,000. Sure, level up the straight, whatever. Go next. No. No. Because I don't care about discards. I mean, like, I guess I could skip for that, but I don't really feel like it. Maybe I should be, though. 10s. Actually, let's go 8s with the king and the queen. Nice. Having 10 hands really makes things simpler. Generally. I don't know if it's rude to say that. No, I mean, I asked you, so I'm just, like, interested in who it is. If you want to say, I'm just curious about who it is, that's all. Like, yeah, if you came in here and you were like, oh, I'm gonna go watch blank, they just uploaded cool videos, that's rude. But if I'm like, if I'm asking you, it's fine. I don't have seed money. Why am I keeping $50? Ooh, natural negative Mystic Summit. Actually great synergy. Surprisingly good synergy with Burglar. Two natural negatives back to back. Splash, not as helpful. In fact, that's so unhelpful, I'm going to sell it because it will accidentally get me screwed on Ride the Bus. Thank you for the $3, though, I guess. Both not good here. Okay. Nerpent, Saga the Youngin. Saga the Youngin. Mr. Beast. Okay, I've heard of Mr. Beast. I feel like everyone has, though. Huh. I haven't heard of a lot of those channels. Hello, Cyrix. How are you? A not to nag. Mr. Beast gives me money. Wait, has he actually given you money before? I know he just gives away money to people, like, all the time. But I guess that's most of his content, so you might just be making a joke about it. You're doing silly. That's a new one. I haven't heard anyone come in and say I'm doing silly. I would expect a your mom joke before that. You know what? This might soon be better to put on throwback. You asked Mr. Beast to give you money and he didn't? I mean, I feel like you could probably sue then, right? You asked nicely, and that's a legally binding contract last I checked. Black Steak is kicking your ass. Black Steak is a decent jump up. I think the one after that, Blue Steak, is probably the biggest jump up, but Black Steak isn't an easy one. There are some hidden synergies that Black Steak introduces, though. Wheel. Nope. You know, I said I would like to go for Sun, but then we never saw one again. You kind of do be like that sometimes. Is an Ankh worth it? No, no way. We're making use of Burglar and Blueprint. There's no way it's worth it. Yeah, that should do for now. Go next. DJ, can I please have $1 million? Only if you also please give me $1 million. See, loophole. Madness and Eternal Jokers is indeed a hidden synergy. If we want to look at other hidden synergies, Hex and Ankh both work well as well. Since you can Ankh Eternal Jokers like infinitely. Well, not infinitely until you hit your max slots, but we duplicated you, go back over here. I mean, I guess I was okay with him discarding my queen, actually. I was pretty alright with that. This is such a strange build I'm going for. I've never really done like the blueprint burglar, just play 10 hands around angle. It goes hard though. DJ, can I have the 3K soup you owe me? I don't know you shit. Didn't you lose that bet anyways? 3 Eternal Chad and 2 Eternal Photographs, that's how I win my gold stake? Oh yeah, just get 3 Eternal Chads and 2 Eternal Photographs, it's easy. Hello? I still don't know why I'm sitting at $50 when I don't have seed money. I should be enhancing some cards for Vampire. I bet on number 3 coming in top. No, you bet on number 3 to win. No, no, no. Also, I can't give you soup anyways, so it doesn't matter. I also had a really good run with Wii Joker, but had ass deck fixing. Yeah, Wii Joker's really good, but you do need to be able to get yourself at least a couple more 2s, or it's like mid at best. Level up my Heinous. Ah, there's some Empress. Let's grab that. Polychrome Crazy Joker Perishable. No thanks. Star. No thanks. Ancient Joker? Can I actually... I can't really use Ancient Joker. I mean, like, I can, I guess. But it triggers before Ride the Bus, and that's where all my mult is coming from, so no, I can't. Skip for a holographic sounds awful. I might skip for a Mega Buffoon just so that throwback isn't awful. Ooh, forgot to move Blueprint over. Surely that won't bite me in the ass. Surely not. See, it's fine. We're getting 12k per. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't panic. Nobody panic. Ace, Queen, 6-5. Sure, whatever. Minus $3 is what that amounted to. Hey DJ, I've got a question. What's the shape of Italy? I've always heard it was a boot. I had a lucky run and got 2 Blueprint and Burglar. Am I spelling it right? Close. Just 1 extra U. So yeah, lots of hands, holy shit. Ooh. Solar has said that I should time myself out. Alright, I will not talk. Alright, it's probably been about 60 seconds. I was looking at the timer down there. Yeah, it's been 60 seconds. Cool, 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 cool. Do I want to ectoplasm for an eternal 4 fingers? Not really. It's not exactly the best angle. I don't really care for any of these, to be honest. I think that's just a skip. Must play 5 cards. I will try. Let's start with an aura on a 4. $23,000, okay. I think the biggest issue with this is going to be running out of cards more than anything else. Although I guess I have 45, so I can at least play 9 of my 10 hands. Is Blueprint better on Throwback now? This is a less than 2x, but it is still better than 1.5x, I'm pretty sure. Best 60 seconds of the stream, uh-huh. I also had really good photo chat runs that the plant loves to ruin almost every time. I believe it. The plant screws a lot of those high-scoring runs just by nature of most of the high-scoring synergies being around face cards. DJ, do you watch JoJo? You talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventures or someone else named JoJo? If Bizarre Adventures, then I've watched through... Thank you for the stretch. I've watched through, the Egyptian one. I forget the arc name. Why does oat milk go so hard with everything? I couldn't tell you. Oat milk, I remember oat milk being pretty good. I don't usually drink oat milk, but I believe you. Jojo Siwa, of course, no. How do you milk oats? Carefully. Let's keep the aces, actually. Go for the pair of 3s. This run is being held together by duct tape and bubblegum right now. Ooh, I actually have to play something other than face cards. Yikes. What's most likely to get me a pair in the future? 10? Hopefully this is just good enough. Ooh, actually... yeah. Okay, it was good enough. You squeeze the oats. I mean, not wrong. Ramen, again with the burglar combo. This is great as well. I guess Vampire can eat it, huh? I can't even discard anyways, like... Oh, you know what? Maybe this is the ectoplasm time. Take a hit to my max hand size and get an extra 2x. Which is fine, because I'm kind of just playing whatever the fuck they give me anyways. You're playing BTD6? Are you winning? Alright, now copying ramen is obviously the better choice, so we're gonna move that over. I wouldn't be surprised if we can actually win this in one. Keep the pair, just in case. Okay, not one, but pretty close. Close. He's playing the forbidden poker game. Yes, nobody has ever seen me play this game before. Another decent synergy banner. It's a shame we only have 2 discards. Well, no, banner is anti-synergistic, never mind. Banner works with Green Joker. Banner does not work with Burglar. I don't really want to hang any of these. I think I would rather turn an 8 into another holographic 4. It allows me to change a suit to a heart as well. I'm good with Justice on an 8. Did you know gambling is bad? Advertises predatory microtransaction rated MOBA gay to kids. MOBA gay is you know, I've always heard them referred to as MOBAs, but like that's how they refer to it in Japanese, right? MOBA gay. But which came first? I wonder. Like, is that an adaptation? I feel like that's an adaptation that Japan took from the West this time around. I think those are flipped around this time. I'm gonna buy the Wraith just to unlock it. I don't actually intend to use it. DNA doesn't fit anywhere in here. I could skip for a free shop. I suppose I'd be cool with that. Yeah, let's do that. Only gonna have a hand size of 6 this time. A little bit concerning. Empress here. Play these 5. Keep an ace. As long as I have an ace, I'm good. Yeah. Two pair me. Gambling may be bad, but OnlyFans is worse. True. He makes a fair point. Is that actually true though? I feel like if you can make money that way, it's a fair job. You know what I mean? Like, if you can do it streaming, why can't you do it, you know, leading people on the internet? It's just like, if people pay for it, it's a real job, right? Like, that's all I'm saying. DJ, am I doing it? No. Do I want a trading card? I don't, right? Ooh, 1.2 million, spicy. I think I can still beat that though, so. Level up my anus. If I'm gonna have an OnlyFans, I gotta level up my anus. Them's just the facts. Get the throwback up to 2x, let's do this. Currently getting about 138,000. That is enough to win. With 10 hands. You thought this was a Christian stream? Nah, you in the wrong place, brother. You are not gonna find that here. The closest you're gonna get is someone in chat saying Jesus Christ when I say something out of pocket. Do I want a blackboard? No. Yeah, definitely not. If I had all my face cards gone, I think I would consider a blackboard. Just because that's just another thing that I can sort of play around, but without it, no chance. I'll take a Justice here. Wheel me. Nope. Take the Acrobat back. No. I play 9 hands before I get value out of Acrobat. It's not very good. Ooh, I've never discovered Sock and Buskin. I'm sure that'll change. Sigil could be alright, but it's probably not going to turn it into anything useful anyways. Well, no, that's not true. Sigil me. Go next. Alright, Violet Vessel. Fight me. 4/4 Queen. Let's go ahead and get the vampire value going early with the 4/4 Queen. DJ, you are short. I'm like very mildly below average, but not really short. Thou can do the thug shake, thou can make profit online. Confucius say, like, what is the meaning of a Jehovah's Witness? A Jehovah's Witness, I don't know a lot about them, but I want to say they are a niche sect of Christians, I believe, that believe in different tenets, and they're mostly famous because they often go door to door trying to recruit people. Round 1 fight, how tall are you? How tall are you? I'm like 5'8"-ish. Get rid of this queen. If you want to put that in, I don't know how many centimeters that is, unfortunately. I know it's like 2.5 per inch. I guess if I'm 5'8", I'm 68 inches, which goes to like... It's gonna be a little bit more than 2.5 times that, though. So 150 plus another 20, probably like 172 centimeters then. Give or take. This is probably good enough to play. We got a king, we do have a pair though, so it is meaningless. Get it out of here. I don't know how I've so consistently been getting the just play hands build. Like, this is 3 or 4 times in a row now that my build has essentially been just don't discard. None of that matters. Order doesn't matter here. I like how that was about as good as a high card would have been. Ace high card works. And another ace high card. And we win! Gold stake, first try, boom, easy. Solar is 1'3". I don't know how he's saying he's taller than me. Maybe if you, like, look upside down. A lot. I mean, I imagine there's quite a few people that are taller than me. Like I said, I'm slightly below average. Yeah, oh, no, I thought you were actually 1'3". Yeah. I thought you were a toddler. You thought oh, well, yeah, that was easy. That was brain off shit right there. I knew I was scaling and I had enough time to mull. I played 325 cards that game. Casual 325. Okay, so where are we at on our new account here? We got a few tags because we took the throwback. That was good. We got our last Spectral and Wraith. And we got a couple new Jokers, I believe, this time. Might have been my first time taking... was it? Yeah, Vampire it was that I hadn't taken. I think that was the only new one. But we haven't lost a run yet. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, that was brain off shit. I literally played high card over and over again. We like... 162 is what feet? Oh, I said before, I was 5'8". 5'8". Oh, you're... wait, 162. Did I say I was 162? I think that's what I said. 5'8" is how much I am. Unfortunately, because we're playing with some of those, like, mods that change the Smoky and Solar and Cartomancer and stuff like that to make the game run smoother, it doesn't actually keep track of any of my stats. Does it at least keep track of my... Streamer luck doesn't exist, by the way, guys. No such thing as streamer luck. Yeah, and we are now... we've beaten White Stake on all the necessary decks here, and then we just blew right through, boom, 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 first try on all of the Ghost deck stakes. So now we have all of the decks unlocked. I think I'm gonna play for at least a Completionist Plus on here. I don't know if I'm gonna go for Completionist Plus Plus again. Do the anti-500 bug? What is that? Also, we're gonna do the Redactyl and such now. For those who aren't aware, we do some, like, word games and, like, music games at the end of stream most days. Okay. Yeah, the Redactyl. Have you been here for one of these, Solar? Surely you have. You keep skipping an ante and you can get to ante 500. What? Damn. Oh, is this the okay, I think I know what you're talking about now that you say that. There's like a bug with having two of a certain Joker. Oh, if you, I was asking if it was the only one. Okay. No, we're doing the Redactyl, we're doing the Spottle, and the Balatro. Is the blank blank of blank into the past or future? Okay. Is this just time travel? No way, right? Holy shit. World's easiest Redactyl. Is the hypothetical activity of traveling into the past or future. Well, that was easy. Alright, let's move on to the Spottle then. Do 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 do. We've got 3 of these to go through, so we'll probably get stuck on one of them, and that'll take some time, anyways. Throw out some bands. These are in the top 1,000-ish on Spotify. It goes a little higher than that, but Eminem, Eminem, Eminem. Before 1999, before 1999, male from the U.S. Not hip hop, not a solo artist, and not as popular. Now, first thing that comes to mind here is something like Guns N' Roses. Okay, right number of members. Debuted after 1987, is also not rock, and is less popular. I want to know if TX2, no. Prince. Prince is solo, is he not? This is not a solo artist. This is a band with 5 members. Band with 5 members from the US. Male. Metallica. Is Metallica after 1987? All right, see you around. Bye. Do tennis. Tennis seems fun. Red Hot Chili Peppers is 4 and is also rock. Metallica is 83. Okay, then it can't be Metallica. It's not close to 1987 either, so we're looking at mid to late 90s. Mid to late 90s. Queen. Queen is also older than mid to late 90s, right? They must be. I don't think metal is... Your options are rock, pop, hip hop. Okay, metal is in the list. There's also alternative. So there's a couple options there. What about something like U2? Slipknot, okay. We could try Slipknot. They are considered metal. It is a metal band. Slipknot's got 9 members, though. I didn't know that shit. And the debut year, again, a little bit older than that. MJ's a solo artist as well. Weezer. Weezer's a 4-man group, I'm fairly sure. I mean, I could go ahead and do it. Sure, but pretty sure, yeah. Though we did get the year off of it. It's 1994. 1994? Right around their popularity, though. Five Finger Death Punch. That's not a bad guess. Ooh, they're much, much more recent. Thought they were a little older than that as well. Avenged Sevenfold is also... I feel like that's not a bad guess. A little too recent. Is Disturbed that old? Disturbed might just be considered rock anyways. Yep, 1994 band, 5 members, all male, from the US. Metal. Pantera. Not on here. Disturbed is 2000s? Okay, I wasn't sure. Some of those bands from around that time are surprisingly old, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers are surprisingly old to me, despite the fact that I listened to both them and Disturbed at the same time. What's the band that sings Through Fire and Flames? That would be Dragon Force. I don't think Dragon Force is popular enough, but maybe that one... Yeah, Dragon Force isn't on here. Is Korn 1994? Maybe? I don't know when Korn is from. We could try Korn. It's corn. There you go. Corn's 94. We got it. Took a few, but feels like we were all seems like all of us have some metal knowledge since we were able to get a lot of those out. All right, let's see what we can do with the Balatro. Balatro is easy, yeah, but there's still 150 options. Like, here, I'm gonna pick ice cream. Just no, we should probably pick an uncommon, huh? Let's go with the. Let's go with Space Joker. Let's go with Solar. All right, more than $5 cost. Disability falls into other. It does not have scaling. It does not have RNG. It is rare. You're guessing DNA. It. I mean, it could be DNA. Could be any number of things. I'll just guess DNA because you want me to guess DNA. The cost is right, the rarity is right, the scaling and RNG are right, the ability is not. Let's go with same cost. But we don't know if it's like times mult or plus mult or what the fuck is going on. So let me think about it for a second. Look through what we've got here. It could be another of those, but we've seen 2 of those in the last 3 days. Maybe they'd do it again, but I feel like other is considered. Oh, retrigger or copy is different from other. Okay, so it could still be just blueprint. Blueprint is $10 though. Blueprint is more expensive. As is Brainstorm. Hello, Gun. I'm doing well. Blueprint and Brainstorm are more expensive, so we can't do those. Could be something like Vagabond or Baron. I think Baron is 8. We could just guess Baron. I saw someone mention it. Okay, oh. The trio it is. It is indeed another one of thes. Baron's 8. Well, clearly. All right. Good games, everyone. Good games. All right. Let's head back over to the chat room. What we got? What we got? How we doing? We got 8 people over on Twitch. Nice. Thank you for the hydrate. We're gonna go ahead and do a raid here. And for the people over on YouTube, I will see you tomorrow as usual. God, I need to do so much editing so that I'm ready for next week. So there probably won't be a stream this evening. But I will see you guys tomorrow. So peace to y'all. And for people over